by the sword, you die by the sword. I probably die in the vocal booth.
What's good, players and pimps, hoes and simps and ladies? What's poppin'? It's your boy Zay, aka the baddest motherfucker walking, aka the Shogun, and welcome to my dojo. Make sure you double edge them swords so we can slice this video up.
Just because us women, when we say our type preference in a man and we go along the lines of saying we want a man that don't play about us, a man that protects, a man that provides, and by all means will do everything that he needs to do to protect his woman, that does not mean we want a thug. Just because we don't want somebody that we could walk all over and we don't want no scary ass man, that don't mean we want somebody punching us upside our head or we want a thug. So just because I want somebody that's not scared or somebody that's don't play about me or will do anything for me, it don't mean that I want to.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
It's the thuggish ruggers ball.
I know Charleston White guys gonna have a field day. A lot of you motherfuckers is probably some Charleston White followers, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Charleston White. You know that nigga, he snitch on them thug ass niggas. Oh, I snitch. He be like, I snitch. I know you niggas probably got your bitch took by a thug, nigga. You be like, man, nigga, I snitch too now, nigga. That nigga, I remember back in high school when that nigga took my bitch. I'm a snitch on niggas now. I ain't no thug. You either became a snitch or you became a thug. One of y'all, you know what I'm saying? One of y'all motherfuckers either. But let's really get into what the topic is today, because the topic today is about specifically what she's talking about. Duh. Now, what she's basically saying, this is what I had to learn, and it took me a long time to learn this shit, bro, is that women just want strong, masculine men, and they don't give a fuck where they get it from a lot of the time. They don't care if they have to go to a thug to get some masculinity, a hit of masculinity, which is their drug. They don't care if they have to go to a thug. They don't give a fuck if they gotta go to a bum ass dude. They don't give a fuck if they gotta go to a killer, a psychopath. If they can get their feel of what they need to feel like a woman. Because a lot of times the only way women be feeling like a woman is if they're around a masculine man. They don't give a fuck where they gotta get it to get it. They just know that they want it, they craving it, and they're going to get it. It just so happens that a lot of the times, the only place that they're able to get somewhat of a sense of masculinity, whether it's even if it's just fake masculinity, is from gangsters and those thugs. Which is the same fucking people, right? See, my younger days, when I used to deal with women, thugs couldn't fuck with me. Like when it came to me, I was a pretty boy back in the day. But even when like I was a pretty boy, but I wasn't a pretty boy, you know? It's weird because back in the day, I used to dress like a fucking gangster. And even then, when I dressed like a gangster, I was still considered a fucking pretty boy. I was still considered light-skinned. And I never understood that shit. Like, it didn't matter what I did. I could have dressed like a thug, but I was just always just considered, oh, it's pretty boy. That nigga a pretty boy. Who the pretty boy? I could have had grills in my mouth. I could have had big ass chains on, sag my pants, all that type of shit, man. I might even if I can show y'all, I might even put up a picture. But I was just always considered a fucking pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. My point was that, like, thugs couldn't fuck with me once I learned. Like once I found my sense of game. This was back in like high school. I'm talking about high school days. Like thugs couldn't fuck with me when it came to women. When I had a game. The times that I lost my bitches to thugs is once I got to the point where I got in relationships with them. But when I was just when we were on the talking stages and shit like that, thug niggas could never fuck with me, man. They used to be so mad. Like they go, why you talking to that pretty boy ass? That's what they used to say. Are you talking to that pretty boy, light-skinned ass nigga, man? That nigga lame and shit. Cause some of the bitches will even come back and tell me, like, yeah, he's mad that I'm talking to you. And I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about me? But they never could fuck with me. And the reason why was because when I used to just talk to women back in the talking phases of me talking to them, I didn't give a fuck who they was fucking. I didn't give a fuck who they was talking to. I was just worried about if I gonna get the draws. That's all I was worried about. So I wasn't trying to cuff these women. I wasn't trying to do any of that type of shit. I was just trying to fuck. That's all my clear objective was, to get in them fucking panties. So by default, the way that I was acting was very attractive because I wasn't being clingy. I wasn't being like, I wasn't trying to love bomb the bitch. I was letting the bitches tell me all type of stuff. They'd tell me who they talking to. They'd spill all the beans to me, man. We would talk about it. And because of that, I was just deemed more attractive. Just because of the fact that I just didn't give a fuck. And I truly didn't give a fuck, because I'm just like, man, I just want to know when I'm a fuck. But then, when you invest in all that time into talking to girls, you end up developing feelings. And then you get in a relationship with that bitch. And then all of a sudden, when you're in a relationship, you're not the same person that you was before you was in that relationship. And then now, the thug niggas coming in, creeping in. And then now she got a new challenge, because she already conquered your ass. And now she want to conquer this thug who was acting like how I was acting before I got with her. The thug was acting how I was acting before I got with her. Because the thing about it too is, I learned that behavior, the one when I was talking about in high school, from thugs, because that's how the thugs were with women. Some of them niggas was simps, but a lot of them just like, yo, I don't give a fuck about this bitch, fuck this bitch. Like, I learned that shit from them. They taught me that. Like how to have that behavior. I watched it, I studied it. And then I just took the shit. Cause it seemed, and when I did it, it seemed more natural, it seemed better. But I remember my first time when I actually implemented this shit for real. I was dealing with this one girl, right? And I remember before I was dealing with her, I wasn't even dealing with hood girls. I had a fucking white girl before I was dealing with her. But then I was dealing with her, and I remember just this one moment that we had that changed the whole trajectory of me and her relationship. This is what. So me and her. She came over for the first time, and I could instantly tell, even when I was talking to her on the phone, I could instantly tell what type of dudes that she talked to. She likes aggressive gangster dudes, or just aggressive dudes. And I don't know how I caught on to it, because I wasn't learning game at the level that I am now. But I don't know how I caught on to it. So one time she tested me. She did a big ass fucking test, and I wish, when I look back on this, I should have fucking just never talked to this girl again. But nigga, I ain't had no bitches. I was desperate at that time. I was young. No guidance, no nothing. So what she did was, I actually remember what she did. She calls a dude that she used to talk to, because I forgot why we was talking about. We got like a little small argument, and then she calls the dude, right, that she talked to, right in front of my fucking face. While she's in my house with me, she calls me. But her intent was to be disrespectful. Like, she was actively trying to be disrespectful, right? So I probably told this story before. So she calls the dude, and then she even talks to him for a couple of seconds, and then I end up leaving out the room. I'm like, yo, this bitch, I'm downstairs. I'm like, yo, this bitch, did she just really just call this nigga right in front of my fucking face? I'm like, so the first thought that went through my mind, I was like, yo, what would a hood nigga do? Like, I know what type of niggas that she talking to. So I'm like, what would a hood nigga do in this situation? So I knew what it was. I was like, I know what the fuck a hood nigga do. So went back upstairs, went in the room. She just got off the phone with the nigga. Looked her dead in the fucking eye. I said, bitch, get your shit, get the fuck out my house. She starts going, you niggas ain't shit, see, I knew it, all you niggas is the same. And for some reason, I didn't even know game like that. Like, I didn't know the psychology of the game. But for some reason, something just dinged in my head, like I did the right fucking thing. Like, I knew I did the right. You niggas, because she said you niggas is all the same. So it made me, as I realized that's what type of niggas that she talked to. And I realized also too, that had I not said that and I let that shit slide, I would have never seen that girl ever again after that day. And I kind of wish I went back and I never said that shit. Because after that, she became my girlfriend, and she was a beautiful girl too. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Biracial, light-skinned, you know what I'm saying? But after that, man, it was a domestic fucking relationship. Oh man, it was horrible, man. I still think about this bitch sometimes.
I still think about you.
But See, had I not understood the difference between, you know, just a woman just wanting aggressive, masculine men and hood dudes. See, if I was a surface level thinker, I would just think that women love hood dudes, especially black men. This is more so for the black men. If I was just a surface level dude, I'd have just thought women love hood niggas. And because if I was thinking on that surface level, I would have become a hood nigga because I think that they like hood niggas. But beneath the surface, it's not that women like hood niggas. It's just what she said. She likes a guy that protects, a guy that's not a bitch, a guy that's not gonna let her walk all over him. That's what women just like ultimately. And a lot of the times, hood niggas are like that. Women don't like hood niggas who are simps. They only like hood niggas who are aggressive and hood niggas who are tricks. They don't like hood niggas who are simps. Usually dudes who are hood niggas that are simps are usually guys who are not really hood niggas a lot of the time, man. They just became a hood nigga because, like I said, they were being surface level. They thought becoming a hood nigga was gonna garner them some ass and get more respect from women. That's what they usually think, those types of guys a lot of the time. They actually didn't grow up in them environments. They probably grew up in suburban environments and grew up around, you know, we're not about to get into all that. Because like I said, women just want strong, masculine, dominant men. That is it. It's really just that fucking simple. And that's what she's trying to explain. And it's hard to explain that shit. Because a lot of guys, especially like you can't be, like if you're a black dude, this is more for black dude. If you're a black guy and you believe that women like thugs, then you really can't be on that. You're contradicting the fact that you if that was actually true. But like I said, I'm not about to go off on a tangent, man. This video went a little bit longer. I've been going longer on my videos, man. I don't know why, man. I like talking to you guys, man. I love giving y'all this game. But fellas, you can't be red pill and believe that women like thugs. It actually does not go hand in hand. The average thug is not, you fucking don't have any status. He don't have any money, unless he got status in his hood. But most of the time, these women don't even be giving a fuck about that. And fellas, you shouldn't even be dating hood bitches. Let me just say that. You shouldn't even fucking be dating hood bitches. Like, who the fuck? Like, if a bitch is a hood bitch, that's such a big ass turn off to me. Like, my dick gets so limp. Like, I can't even get hard off of that shit. Cause like, when a bitch is a hood bitch, she reminds me of a fucking guy. The way she talks, the way she moves, like, the tattoos. And I love little tattoos, I don't got a problem. But it's certain types, she be having chest tattoos and they look like they just done in the basement. I don't know how some of you motherfuckers do it. I don't talk to hood bitches, man. I like my bitches to be feminine and, you know, maybe a professional, you know, college educated, you feel me? Looking to have, like, yeah, nah, man. Got time for that shit. I don't know how you motherfuckers do it, bro. But yeah, man, like, understand that women just like dominant, aggressive men. Men that's gonna tell them what the fuck to do. Men that's gonna, you know, be the leaders. That's about it, man. But I hope you guys got some real good game and knowledge from this, man. I wish you guys nothing but wealth, health, happiness, and abundance, man. Until next time, this your boy Zay Two Time, aka Zay Double Edge. I'm out.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I probably die in the vocal booth, spitting.